Hello, everyone, and welcome to Zoom on Technology. Let me ask you something. Does it feel like your security team is just constantly running on a treadmill, putting out one fire after another? Well, if it does, you are definitely not alone. For decades, honestly, the world of cybersecurity has been kind of stuck in this reactive loop. But what if I told you there's a huge shift underway? I'm talking about a fundamental change that moves us from constantly playing defense to finally playing some smart offense. I mean, just think about it for a second. The old way of doing things has basically been this frantic, never-ending game of whack-a-mole, right? A new problem pops up, you whack it down, another one appears, and you whack that one too. It's exhausting, it creates so much noise, and you know what? It's not actually making us any safer. We're just getting really good at chasing problems instead of actually preventing them. Okay, so before we jump into the solution, we really have to understand the problem. So let's take a look at why this old, reactive way of doing things is so, well, broken.
So this old method, it's called vulnerability management. And the key word there is vulnerability. This whole strategy basically forces our teams to hunt down every single potential weakness, creating these massive, overwhelming lists. We're talking thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of alerts, all screaming for attention. It makes it practically impossible to see what actually matters. It is the very definition of being reactive.
And this, right here, this analogy is just perfect. It perfectly captures the problem. Imagine your security team spending all their time and energy patching up these tiny, insignificant cracks in the castle walls. You know, the low-risk stuff. But while they're so busy doing that, they completely miss the fact that the attackers, they're not even trying to climb the walls. They're just strolling right through the front gate that's been left wide open. So, if the old way is broken, what's taking its place? Well, a new, much smarter strategy is taking the throne, and it represents a complete change in mindset, from just hunting for broken things to truly understanding real-world risk. And this slide just lays it all out, plain and simple. On one side, you have vulnerability management, which is totally reactive, but exposure management, it's proactive. It gets rid of those endless lists and swaps them for a focused set of real priorities. It cuts right through all that noise and gives you actual business context. It stops asking the old question, what is broken, and starts asking a much more important one, what actually matters? So yeah, it's time to declare the old king dead. The new way forward, the new imperative is crystal clear. Long live exposure management. All right, so we've talked about why we need a new king. But what is exposure management, really? How does this thing actually work? Let's break it down. Okay, at its core, exposure management is all about seeing your organization through an attacker's eyes. It stops just listing flaws, and instead it starts identifying the actual pathways an attacker could use to get to your most critical stuff. It prioritizes weaknesses not just because they exist, but because they pose a real, tangible risk to your business. And the approach follows this really logical four-step cycle. First up, you have to see everything. You got to find all your assets, your servers, your cloud accounts, especially the ones you kind of forgot about. Next, you connect the dots. This is where you map out how an attacker could move from one weakness to the next. Then, and this is the crucial part, you focus on what matters. You use business context to zero in on the exposures that actually lead to your crown jewels. And finally, you create a battle plan. You give your teams clear, actionable steps to fix the most important things first.
And this is so important. It's not just looking for buggy software. No way. Exposure management takes a much wider view. It's looking at things like misconfigured cloud services, weak passwords, employee accounts that have way too much access, devices that IT doesn't even know about, and even risks coming from your partners and vendors. It sees the whole picture.
So this all sounds great, right? But what about the real world? What are the actual benefits of making this change? Why does this matter for your bottom line?
While the numbers really speak for themselves, major analysis predicts that by 2027, organizations that switch to an exposure management approach will suffer 30% less unplanned downtime because of cyber attacks. 30%? That is a huge, measurable improvement.
So let me just ask you that directly. What could your team accomplish with all that time back? Instead of constantly reacting to emergencies, they could be innovating, improving your systems, and proactively making you stronger. See, this isn't just about better security. It's about a smarter, more effective way to operate your whole business.
And that really brings us to the core of it all. This isn't just about buying a new piece of software. It's a fundamental change in how we think about security. The future of security is proactive, not reactive. It's about getting ahead of the attackers. It's about building a more resilient organization by focusing on what truly matters, instead of getting lost in the noise of a million alerts. You have to stop chasing the symptoms and start preventing the attacks before they can even happen.
So the last question is really for you. As our technology gets more and more complex and attackers get smarter and smarter, sticking with the old way is just not an option anymore. This shift is happening right now. So, is your security ready for the future? Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope this gave you a helpful look at a super important shift happening in the world of technology. Goodbye for now.